A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance. But consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Red Raiders headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Baylor Bears offense will get the football first. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came in, were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out there.
And I promise you they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned, it's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger, to get them going for this football game.
Gets the first himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd and long coming up. Flagway, keeping his eyes downfield. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Hits inside, it's Turner. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Flagway on the play action. Complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The Red Raiders offense will come out to go on the attack for the 1st time. And here comes Cameron Dickey. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last. Offense in a bunch formation. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Right side, it's Carter. Could not make his way to the corner.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. Makes the grab. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wasting no time slinging it around. He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires left. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Here's Lagway to pass. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Looks it in. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Oh, pressure's coming. He sacked this defense all over it. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under pressure. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He wants to take the top off. Makes a catch at the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. A designed run for the quarterback. Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line. 3rd and long right here. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to pick.
Goes high to pull it in. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Out wide right, it's Brown. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Throwing, Lagway. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle. The Bears in the hurry-up. They go play action with Lagway. Keeps it going. Buys time to his left. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on third down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. In these rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw, it's Hammond. Fires to the right. Pulls it in, it's Eakins. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Dickey. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. Go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Dangerous throw on that one.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you could live to play another day here on this drive.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. All kinds of room to the right. The tag, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Bears.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
From deep, it's Hudson. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Right side, it's Lee. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Sets his feet, it's Hammond. Out wide left, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Escapes the pressure going right. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Danzy. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it. Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Baylor!
Well, the defense is winning this game, and they are helping out their own cause. That's the second time they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. You know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but you can't make mistakes against this unit, and it has absolutely killed this team early in this game.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Left side is Carter. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
The run inside. It's Dickey. Pass to 6. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. The official says no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg.
He's going to try to hit him over the top. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 14 team, the Virginia Tech Hokies.
The Bears will boot it away to start the second half. It bounds through the